Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's do a energy check-in. I feel like we might be looking at what's going on both sides. Hi Lily. I'm going to use the Everyday Tarot. Let's just pull a story first on one side. Oh, I can see the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. Okay. We're going to read from the book. I'm going to direct the reading. So I'm going to ask for the Divine Feminine's energy. Let's have a little check-in, see what's going on with the Divine Feminines. Let's say 5 cards, 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, okay, and the Four of Cups. I was hoping it was going to come up with something that wasn't to do with the Divine Masculines. The underlying energy is the Lovers. Okay, let's read this. I was trying to divert it away. Okay. Not to do that. The Lovers, this is the underlying energy for the Divine Feminines. You have a beautiful soul-honouring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. Okay. So you have a beautiful soul-honouring connection with another. Divine Feminines, you successfully integrate dual forces, so your Divine Masculine and Feminine energies, into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. Now the first card that came out, we're going to get on with the story now. The Eight of Pentacles. You leverage your determination I can't read this word. Oh, I do know what it is. Conscientiousness. You leverage your determination, conscientiousness, and attention to detail to get the job done. We're going to actually have a look at the definition of conscientiousness. It stopped me in my tracks. Doesn't take much. Okay. Oh, I'm very slow mode. Conscientiousness meaning.
Conscientiousness.
The quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. Conscientiousness.
Conscientiousness.
Okay, thank you. The quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. Let's say, way to go, Divine Feminines. Okay, let's get back to this. You leverage your determination, conscientiousness, and attention to detail to get the job done. As you do the same task over and over, you work your way towards mastery of your craft. That's perfect. Finding balance. The next card is the King of Swords. It feels very masculine after that point. Okay, let's find out what's going on. The King of Swords. You are in your power, ruling from a place of authority. You use your analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand and make clear decisions based on what you know to be the truth. Okay. Now, looking at the King of Swords here is the Hierophant. So I believe the Hierophant is having a chat with the masculine energy. Okay. Let's see what the Hierophant's saying. Well, we can see that the Hierophant is saying to the Divine Masculine, you are in your power, ruling from a place of authority. You can use your analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand and make clear decisions based on what you know to be the truth. The Hierophant. So this is, I want to say, authority, speaking to the Divine Masculine. You are working with a teacher, mentor or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. So divine here is sending the Divine Masculine mentors, messages, is guiding the Divine Masculine. Encouraging him to step into his power now. Okay. Now we have the Page of Wands, okay, which is the page looking for passion. But he's looking at, well, I want to say he's looking at himself now, having a look at the cup that's being offered. Let's read that Page of Wands. Can't believe the masculines are here. Oh my goodness, okay. Divine Masculine, you are a free spirit with a passion for life. You are filled with new ideas, giving you a feeling of creative restlessness. You feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase of life. A spiritual path may be calling you. Offers and opportunities are flowing to you. But for now, you're saying no. Contemplate your next step and focus on what is important to you. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to find out more. Let's use the Psychic Tarot. This may just be the one reading. The Divine Feminine is, I want to say, if you can have a look at this. Sorry, Lily. Okay. I can spin them around. You can see the Divine Feminine is just working on her craft. Practicing and practicing maintaining this balance. Okay, but we do have the masculine energy here. So whether that's within herself, although she seems to be working on the opportunities that are coming. So I don't feel the feminine energy is saying no. It's the masculine energy here that's kind of being told to step into his power. He has a passion for life, but at the moment he's still kind of saying no to the opportunities. He needs to contemplate really what it is that he's wanting for his life. Okay, let's come back. I'm sorry, darling. Okay, should we get settled? Let's get settled. I'm going to pull the chair in. Okay. I'm going to spin these back round. Bottom of the deck is the Empress, fertility. Divine Feminines, just keep doing what you're doing. It's like you're doing a magnificent job. Okay. But we are going to be looking, I believe, more into that scared the life out of me. That felt like her towel brushed past me. It felt like someone was like breathing air onto me. Okay, Lily, you're scaring the shit out of me then. It was like, what was that? It felt like someone, it's 11:01. It felt like someone was just blowing this kind of blast of air onto my arm. Okay. I don't get spooked. What are you up to? Eight of Pentacles. Let's look at the Divine Feminine here. She's got her head down and she's working away. She's doing what she needs needs to do. She's doing what needs to be done. Okay, which is great, maintaining balance. That's a good card to come out for the Divine Feminine, the Sacrifice card. I just like the fact it doesn't say the Hangman, okay? And it's got a feminine on here. Let's read the Sacrifice. As I was pulling that card, I was looking at the Lover's card and the Divine Feminine here, looking up at Divine. And I believe that's what it is. It's a total surrender, okay, to Divine. To allow them to lead and show the way. But you do have the masculine here, kind of looking at the feminine. So maybe he's being told, you know, he actually needs to communicate. The King of Swords here does look like the Queen of Swords, waiting to deliver the truth. So we do have the Divine Feminine. He's actually looking at the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's... sorry, we do have the Divine Masculine looking at the Divine Feminine. Sacrifice. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. It's beautiful. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. So the Lover's card here did say that there was a decision to be made. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. We can see this as the Divine Feminine's looking for kind of guidance. So I believe this could be the masculine in some way, shape or form, kind of presenting himself to the Divine Feminine, and then she's needing to make a decision from higher moral grounds. So this card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. So this is talking about how the Divine Feminine is very much balanced now. And I believe if anything comes along to unbalance you, you're going to have to remember to take a step back, rest, not respond, meditate, connect. I feel this is a really important message. So I'm going to read it one more time. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. Little test coming in for the Divine Feminines. Okay, stay balanced. The Sacrifice card can also symbolise a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move toward your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Okay, let's move on to this conversation that the Divine is having with the Divine Masculine. Then mentor him or sending him mentors of authority to encourage him to step into his purpose, passion and authority. I feel as if the power is being like, I did want to say transmuted. The Divine Masculine is receiving downloads, upgrades of this power. Okay, King of Swords. Patience and planning. So I feel the Divine Masculine with the Divine, okay, the Hierophant, are planning. Whether that is actually a mentor in the physical or just communication with the Divine. Patience and planning. Let's have a look. The Seven of Pentacles. So we have the Divine Masculine here. I want to say accepting the truth. Let me just show you these two again. He still has his sword drawn here, but I don't feel he's that closed off. Maybe he's guarded. So this is kind of like private studies. Who are the people in the shadows? Okay. Patience and planning. Good things come to those who wait. This card, excuse me, this card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. What's in front of the Divine Masculine is the Hierophant. Okay. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. So here the Divine Masculine also is finding his balance, resting, planning. No rush. Not when you kind of know it's the real deal, that he's going for it. As you pause, oh no, I'm just going to go back. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. So now we have the Hierophant. Let's have a look. Who's having a chat with the Divine Masculine? They're planning, they're scheming. He's seeing the light. You've got the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, but you have a feminine here. The Divine Masculine here, seeing the light. 19. So the Hierophant's helping the Divine Masculine. Look how they're both pointing up. Okay. So this is reassurance for the Divine Masculine. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. Wow, what a reminder for the Divine Masculine about his mission here, his purpose. it's like he's explaining the divine, whoever, the mentor, is explaining to the divine masculine what his purpose here is, giving him the confidence. I think that's amazing. Saying to the divine masculine, this is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. Look at this conversation that's going on. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will bring the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Sorry, keep on shining. The Sun card. So now the divine masculine, it's kind of woken up his passion a bit here, and now he's having a look at what is being offered to him. Page of Wands. It's like something's been said to lift his head, and kind of he's like, I think he's just thinking of things a bit differently. Something's made him lift his head. Look, he's been emotionally withdrawn. The Eight of Cups. Something's just caught his attention. Sometimes it just takes that one thing to be said that just kind of clicks with you. It just resonates. Okay. This card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control and power. That's perfect. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful, undiscovered territory. Okay. So let's have a look at the masculine now, having a look at this. Come back. He didn't want to be seen. Having a look at this opportunity now. So I want to say that maybe before he wasn't interested, but now something's kind of caught his eye. It's that cup of love there that's being offered. He's finding the balance. Divine justice, I want to say with this card. Let's read it. He's still got his arms crossed here, okay? This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This donates that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. All of it. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realise that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalisation of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. So here I just feel as if the Divine Masculine maybe just realises that he's just been attracting his own vibration. Okay. That what he perceives to be happening around him is really an externalisation of an inner process or conflict that he may be currently experiencing. Okay, so we picked up on this yesterday about the Divine Masculine realising that he needs to be the change agent of things to change. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically and spiritually, so that you can make rational judgments. You can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. It's a Justice card. Okay. The bottom of the deck, a base chakra. Being grounded. Okay, finding that balance. The colour is red, the sound is lamb, the element is earth, the gland is adrenal, and the key words are I have. Known as the base or the root chakra, this energy centre is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, subsistence, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honouring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. I think that's the realisation I want to say for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. It works both ways. To balance this chakra, I know a lot of people have taken up yoga or are practicing yoga again. So to balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honouring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. And I feel here this is what the Divine Masculine is comprehending now. Let's say that. You can see here, I want to say like about finding balance. I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but how the Divine Feminine's hands are kind of positioned and the Masculine's kind of, it's like she has balance and he's just a little bit, he just needs to practice. But it looks like he's actually observing the Divine Feminine to kind of see how she does maintain this balance. Because life happens to us all. We're just doing the one reading. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? The power of love. Angels and ancestors. Let's definitely get an angels and ancestors first. I love these cards. They just flow so nicely. They just feel really good. Okay. The Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive, psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. And the energies are very up and down at the moment. You can find yourself very emotional and in crying. I was talking to my youngest daughter about this yesterday. We was out shopping and I had said to her about when we just kind of have a little mini breakdown and we just seem to cry. I said, don't you feel so much better after? And she was like, yeah. I mean, we don't talk about this, do we? But allow the emotions to flow. You feel so much better. Don't even question why you're crying. Why you're crying. Just allow it to flow. You'll know why. You may be taken back to an experience. You may be feeling hurt, rejected, lonely. But allow it all to just flow, okay? And it's like getting over that wave so much more quicker now, rather than drowning in the emotion. You can just kind of ride it, and then you just feel the opposite end of the spectrum, I want to say. You just feel so much more cleansed. So allow your emotions to flow. They're important. You learn a lot from them. They want to flow out, so there's no point keeping them kind of locked up in there. Just allow them to flow. You just have to kind of get used to, they can come on quite suddenly and in maybe inappropriate places, where you may find that you have to actually just go and leave the room so that you can go and have a little grizzle. Yeah, so you can get triggered like that, but allow them. It gets so much more easier once you allow them to flow, and you don't kind of don't question it too much, okay? I'm going to get one more. We've got a stargazer. Set your sights higher. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak, with its sparkles and light, shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think, and you don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, these wishes can come true. You are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognise your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe, and the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Okay. Let's get Power of Love. Peacefulness. You recognise that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. I love this colour. And I love this, but I didn't say at the same time that when I was holding it, it was like, I just love this colour. Just different shades here, but let's go back to peacefulness. It's a sad irony of life that humans can only appreciate the quality of a peaceful existence by experiencing moments of comparative turmoil and conflict. Just as you most value health after illness, so do you feel most grateful for peace once you have encountered strife. But discord is something that you can learn to avoid. Lucky is the soul who learns this lesson quickly. Confrontation and conflict are not the energy of spirit. Most people in our world are reactors, especially when they are the recipients of any negativity. They align more with an eye for an eye than turn the other cheek. Unfortunately, they don't realise that this is the worst possible response they could mount. Appulative, we're going to have to look at this word. I spoke earlier about maybe being tested, and you need to maybe just take a step back and turn the other cheek. Okay, kind of not drop down to that level. Let's have a look at what this word means. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the little aeroplane. What word am I looking for?
Punitive.
Punitive. Inflicting or intending as punishment. Okay. Inflicting or intending as punishment.
Punitive.
Punitive. Confirmation and conflict are not the energy of spirit. Most people in our world are reactors, especially when they are recipients of any negativity. They align more with an eye for an eye than turn the other cheek. Unfortunately, they don't realise that this is the worst possible response they could mount. A punitive reaction instantly forces the brain into survival mode, and hormones and chemicals of self-preservation are released into the body, which attempts to rid itself of the foreign invader who broke through the calm, of its normal environment. The intensity takes a toll on the mind and body, eventually bringing about a state of dis-ease. This is why it is imperative that you make it a vital part of your daily ritual to return to a state of peaceful bliss and harmony as often as possible. Entering this zone of awareness automatically quiets and resets your brain. If this card often appears in your spreads, it would be wise to stick to a meditative schedule daily. That sun's come out. It doesn't appear often. So I think we're just kind of being challenged. Maybe our serenity, our peacefulness, our state of balance might be challenged. Okay. Right. Bring you forward a bit. We're going to get an Angels of Light, as I've just kind of moved out of it. Yeah. Archangel Michael. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualise yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. Well, it looks like this cloak here. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. Okay, the affirmation is, I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. Okay, what am I going to do about this sunshine? It's quite bright. It was cloudy out there, but okay. Let's finish this reading up. How long have I been on? Oh, we're going to make it a nice quick one today. It's hard to keep these under 1 hour lately. Let's get a Sacred Spirit card. Are we ending on this? No, we're going to end on a Rumi. Oh. The Lovers Oracle want to speak. Can you hear them? Okay. I felt like I was avoiding the spotlight. So that might be what it is. Someone's avoiding the spotlight. Okay. For hearing my thoughts, understanding my dreams, and being my best friend. For filling my life with joy and for loving me without end, I do. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so there's a little message there from the Lovers Oracle. For hearing my thoughts, understanding my dreams, and being my best friend. For filling my life with joy and for loving me without end, I do. Okay. Let's end on a Rumi. As we look at the lovers here. It's like I was clinking my cup. Right, let's finish on a Rumi, guys. Okay, let's have a look at what the message is. The courage of your love. I believe we had this one. Okay. I might not read all of it. Let's have a look and see how far we get. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Feels like it's coming in with this ray that just came in. And the sun's it's gone now. I do not bleat at you like a lamb, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more, you thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many... Okay. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters, the variety of and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. Okay. It's time to wake. And then to wake the others. I'm going to end on a journey of love. I've kind of lost the block. That's good. It'd be good to lose a block, wouldn't it? Let's get this wrapped up. We're very undecided on how we're going to end this reading today. Let's see if a journey of love will do it. Loving all that is, 22. I think this one would be perfect. You wise awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and are now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion, even when you are so far ahead of the pack. You have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up, maybe a day, maybe a decade or so, because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger because underneath its fire is a desire for respect, and you can love your peacefulness because within your heart you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may just be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love, and everything else will take care of itself. A state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. I'm going to leave it there. Much love to you guys. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye for now.